Well, here we are, everybody. We are at the bar in Defender's, what is it? Defender's Rest? Defender's Heart? The bar and tavern that is serving as a base for the brave and noble defenders of Canabras, who I will one day slaughter and turn into my undead minions. It's only a matter of time before it happens. It hasn't happened yet. Hi there, everybody. I'm Jason Bulmahn. I'm the director of game design at Paizo and the creator of Pathfinder. And today we're playing some more Wrath of the Righteous. So, we just survived an attack on the inn here. I don't really feel like there's much I need to do. I should probably drop off a bunch of books and stuff from my previous playthrough. Let me just do that real quick. That shouldn't take too long. I've already got a bunch in here. So, I don't need to carry all these books with me, but I do want to store them for my own personal reading later. That's an interesting note. I'll hold on to that one. Did I just drop everything in there? Okay. Odd. Alright. I don't think I had anything extra to sell. It was just some books and stuff. Let me go in here and sort things by type. I am at 58 pounds. That's a lot of weight. Usable ingredients. Yeah, I should store all the ingredients. Although I think I'm dumping all the food off as well, which is a bit of a problem. I might need to go back in and grab that. Don't need the Scroll Scriber's kit just yet. Let's see here. I should grab the food just so that I can make food out in the field. Let's see here. Most of this stuff. There's some flour, some milk, spices, some mutated fish, onion, butter, edible moss, cheese, rice, and tainted fowl. Grab the... Alright. I think that's it. Feels like it. Okay. Looks good. All right. So we have we've dropped off some stuff. I think I'm good. I'm still at quite a bit of weight. Not entirely sure what from. Boy, I have a lot of scrolls of inflict light wounds. 4 pounds of inflict light wound scrolls. Oh, I've got a bunch of weapons. Oh, that's right. That's where a bunch of my weight is coming from. So we got abrupt force here. We picked this up somewhere. A scimitar that whenever they land a hit, they must make a fortitude saving throw or become stunned for 1 round. That is amazingly powerful. Stunned is a great effect. However, the DC 10 part is pretty lousy. That is not a great DC for that. I'm not sure I have anybody for whom that is a solid weapon choice. I mean, I guess... No, it's just not a good choice. Club with nails. One of these I should probably just sell. Constitution damage on a critical hit. That's pretty good for a Bardiche. And a longsword that does more damage against chaotic creatures. Oh, that explains why people have been running away. The terrifying glaive. Forgot about its fear effect. Go ahead and give you club with nails. Ember can wield a longsword? Ah, elf. Elf longsword proficiencies. There's a great first edition Pathfinder callback. That's great. Okay, yeah. We'll go ahead and... Hide armor, what is this? Breastplate +1. Does anyone need the breastplate? I don't think... Can anyone even wear it? Okay. Oh, sure. Yeah, there we go. That's not a bad call. Yeah, Ember's not good at weapon attacks, but, like, at all. But better to have a melee weapon that's that's worth using than not at all. Boy, Ember needs some gear, but I don't really have much to give her, fortunately. Just looking at all the stuff I have on me, I don't see any reason to change any of that out. That is probably a better call. Sela, I can't imagine needs any of this stuff. I mean, I could give her, you know, a backup weapon, but I can't imagine not wanting to use Radiance. I mean, I suppose I should give her a bludgeoning weapon just in case we run into a whole bunch of skeletons. Not a terrible idea. Sure. Yeah. I mean, we can always do that. I mean, one of the things that I think is most valuable in this game that it's good to remember is that sometimes you run into bad guys that you just need a different weapon for, and if you sell them all or get rid of all of them, you're gonna end up in some rough territory. Many accessories. Okay, so there we go. All right. We're in pretty good shape. I don't think there's anything in here I want to buy. I've got some good money. At 8 grand, so, I mean, I suppose we should take a look. Gloves of the Neophyte are pretty good, but I don't think they're of a huge amount of value to me. I can always go talk to the scroll seller as well. I'm not sure if he has anything other than... Let's find out. He does. He's got some rings. Okay, that's not bad. Icy Protector. Could be really good if I pick up the Ice Plant Hex, which I have not done yet. I mean, I'm tempted to buy rings and natural armor and stuff, but I know I'm going to run into a ton of those in the game. So, you know what? I think I'm gonna be good. I think we're just gonna continue exploring, and we're gonna let the gear load out kind of help us as we go along. I've got some characters I should probably talk to, but you know what? I'm in the middle of some quests right now, so I think I'm just gonna focus on some of the quests I need to do.
I'll go ahead.
And once we've taken care of some of those. Oh, well, that's a grim development. Just over here, loading up bodies. Oh, hey, we can loot them. I mean, I'm gonna take the money because it's money, but did I just loot the dead? Yes, yes, I did. All right, that's pretty great. They're trying to drag the corpse out of here. All right. So there's a bunch of stuff here, but I don't think it's anything that I'm going to pick up right at the moment. So let's just head on out. Okay, so question of the day is, who do I take with me? Wait a minute. Have I rested? I have not. I would have thought after the fight you would have rested and everyone would have recovered their hit points, but I haven't. Good thing to check. Before you go running out into the wider world, you should probably get your rest in. So I am going to actually take a second here to make sure I've got spells prepared that I want. Web is always good. I think we'll keep that. Sorcerer. Dedicated healer type. Damage dealer. Odds and ends there. Can't cast spells. But we don't need 2 scares anymore. As a matter of fact, we probably don't need any scares at all. Go back to taking a delay poison and a... grab a lesser restoration. Definitely good there. Alright. Oh, I did not know that. Chat just reminded me that I can go straight to bed by just pressing R when I'm in this area, and I don't have to walk all the way to my room, which is handy.
Ouch! I broke a nail. It must be nice to be a knight like you. You can clip your nails short and not wear any makeup, and no one says a thing.
So what would happen if you didn't wear any makeup? Would the demons refuse to die because you're not looking the part?
Fun, fun, fun. All right. Now let's head out. Alright, so I don't actually think I'm going to take... I think I'm going to take Ember. I like Ember as a loadout a little better than Nunio right now. The extra Slumber Hex is just too powerful not to bring along. Okay, so here we are. We've done Market Square, although we still have some quests there. We haven't gone to the Tower of Estrad yet. We did Gorm's Manor. We did the Arendelle Party House. So I'm thinking Blackwing Library has to be the next spot. But, oof. That is quite the journey to get there. This wall is in the way. Suppose we could do Tiefling's Hideout, but we can't get to there from there. So, let's go here. And while we're there, we'll finish up that quest and tell Ramian that Harlan is dead. We killed Harlan, the zealot Inquisitor. We took care of him a couple sessions ago. We need to find Ramian on this map. This is a big map. I'm not entirely sure where Ramian even is. I know there are parts of this map we have not yet explored. But we can certainly try to do so. Let's...
I won't let you hurt my friends.
A plagued horse. What? That's new. I'm not sure, correct me if I'm wrong, but in Kingmaker, I'm not sure maps respawned bad guys, but this one feels like it just did to me. So, let's try and put the plagued horse to sleep. Or at least drop its AC. How about one of those two? Oh, we blew one up and killed the other one. Well, alright. That is it with the plagued horses. How am I doing map-wise here? Alright, so I want to get across... Let's see, I think the way to do that is actually back over here. That's right. Come, Egathoa. We have much mayhem to participate in. Alright. Do I have anyone who has good athletics now? Let me take a peek. -2, -5, +8. I mean, the +8 isn't bad. But that's still a 50-50. Let's give it one try.
Have I pleased you?
Alright. Yes, you have pleased me. That was really good.
They will
Thank
break
you.
against our resolve.
Ah, damn it. Rat swarm. Okay. So, I've got a great tool for this now. So I'm going to bring Zathras up here, and then I'm going to channel negative. There we go. Oh, those did next to no damage at all. Wait. They did no damage at all. That's odd. Normally swarms do at least some damage. Alright.
Save the last one for me.
I mean, I'd be happy to, I guess.
Might be trap, might be treasure.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about this fight, to be honest. These guys were, those guys were not hard when I was down in the sewers. They're certainly not difficult now. Got here. Corrosive touch, huh? Oh, that's not bad. Everybody hearing strange voices coming out of there?
As it should be.
You'll make a fine trophy.
Ghouls? Well, they weren't much. Bunch of ghouls against a 4th level party of adventurers? Yeah, no, they're not going to be... If they had paralyzed some folks, I might have been in trouble, but... Well, before I venture forward, I should probably go in here and figure out what's going on with this. I should cast Mage Armor. Where are you? Yeah, I kind of got out of that ghoul fight scot-free. Nobody was paralyzed. Nobody got any nasty diseases. Rumbledum the actor. Even the huge pile of junk isn't enough to block out the exclamations coming from beneath it. Reveal, O dearest daunting beauty mine. Why didst thou turn thy gaze upon me, pray tell? Thy husband I called friend for a time, but love, 'tis like an ocean, friendship, a well. But Willis, how are we to live, my sweet? Booms a deep masculine voice in response. From beneath the same pile, indistinct rustling follows. Pass me the ale, will you? Hey, who's there? The pile of junk seems to shake. Stage whisper drifts up from below. Granny, let's not answer. Methinks those demons be calling down to trick us. In that case, there's nothing for us to do but accept our fate. Sir Demon or not, we are the actors from the finest theater of Canabras, the next door theater. We are trapped in this cellar during our rehearsal. Wait, what? We're trapped in here? I thought we barricaded ourselves in here, away from the demon. Deliberately. If you didn't nap through the start of every rehearsal, Master Kem, you would be better informed. Alright, let's try and move the junk. I think we should be able to do this. Oh no. We failed. My darlings, are you still alive? Yes, but that thing crushed our only skull prop, and I went to so much trouble of getting it off the anatomy professor who gave me a lecture at the town hall. Aha, so that's why the professor was explaining the structure of the skull using a sloppily carved pumpkin. I'm an actor, not a thief. I couldn't leave him without a visual aid for his audience. Look, the door is open, and now we are completely at the mercy of whatever's up there. If it really is a demon. We have nothing to fear. We have the power of inspiration after all. But hand me over my ladle and that rolling pin. Oh, God. We let loose actors. I mean, as a aspiring lich, I'm going to need a performance troupe to tell the tale of my ascension into undeath. So. Now look, it's not a demon at all. Greetings, kind friend and rescuer. I'm Grandma Gretlin, theater director, and these are members of my company. Granny, that's not a ladle. That's one of the props for the malevolent lich performance, the one that Tina made. It's a scepter or something. She made it out of a ladle. We wanted to use a broom handle, but I paid it to that. But I put paid to that daft idea. Okay, that's a sentence. Oh, I've seen your show. You are very funny. Especially your play where the woman slowly climbs into the chair while singing and then falls off again. Well, it's actually a great tragedy about unrequited love. The chair you see, it represents the tower of rock rising above the raging sea, like the finger of a giant. And the woman, well, she isn't supposed to fall, but rather gracefully cascade into the swirling abyss below. Just like I showed her 100 times. But I'm glad you liked it. What were you doing down there? Rehearsing! Our art distracts us from our fear and panic. Really? When I'm scared, I eat. That's fair. We tried that too, but our supplies ran out. But art, oh, art is eternal. Can you get somewhere safe? Oh, don't worry on our account. We'll be going to our basement in the next street. That's where our lambkin is. We're not afraid of demons with lambkin around. Lambkin? Our male lead. He'll protect us. Don't worry. We know what we're doing. I gotta go. Thank you again for rescuing us, stranger. Today you did a great service for the Mendevian culture, and perhaps the culture of all Galarian. You will certainly be remembered in future eras as the one who saved the critically and publicly acclaimed Next Door Theater. Well, goodbye. Come, Agathoa.
I will fight.
No match for me.
More ghouls. Nothing in there I really want to do. I think I can just let this kind of play out.
This kill is for you.
There we go. Now, I know there are more undead over that way. I just want to take a peek this way. What part of the map am I even on? Oh, I'm up here to the north. Okay. Well, let me head back this way.
I'll tear your throat out.
Zombies? Really? Alright.
My name.
Oh, Shadow! Oh no. No, 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 no. You are not okay. You I have to deal with succinctly and quickly. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and throw a smite.
They'll beg me to stop.
There we go.
The world in crimson.
Yeah, do not mess around with shadows. At all. I took 2 points of strength damage. That's not much, but it's enough that I need to pay attention to that. That's not something you play around with. Do I have a scroll of lesser restoration? Or did I prepare one? I forget.
What's on your mind? I wonder.
I prepared one. Cast it on yourself. I gave her back 1 point. I don't think I have potions of it either. Section. No, I don't have scrolls of it. I'm gonna have to live with that. What do I got? 1 point? Yeah, 1 point isn't bad. That's fine. 1 point actually doesn't make a difference.
This one was beyond me.
Oh, well, that's interesting. So I have object bond that I could use to get a spell back, but it's not letting me use it for some reason. Oh no, there it is. It's in that. All right. There we go. They keep it there. That's interesting. All right. There we go. All right, everybody's back to full now. That's fine. Got a crypt here of some sort. Old graveyard.
No, what is that?
Throwing axe. A magic throwing axe? Sure. I think there's much else to go on in here. This feels like it. Just some zombies and some ghouls. The shadow was the only thing that was really scary in there. Really don't want to let the shadow get the better of you. I don't know if they have the mechanics in this game that if you lose all your strength to a shadow, you die and turn into a shadow, but I wouldn't put it past them.
I'll go ahead.
Well, this place is a bit of a mess. Hello, Pearl? A short hooded figure is poking about some bodies and lying in the middle of the street. The stranger drags the first body off the road, respectfully props it up against the wall, and places the corpse's hands on its chest. The figure then freezes, as if hesitating, and you see him reach out his hand towards a beautiful gold amulet hanging around the corpse's neck. He jerks his hand back, hesitates, then reaches out again. Hey, what are you doing? I'm not gonna complain about him looting corpses. I do that all the time. Stranger almost jumps out of his skin, and the hood falls from his head. Under a mop of red curls, a round halfling face looks up at you. Oh, phew! I thought you were the demons. Good day to you, good sir. Curl, is that you? Halfling looks at Sela and smiles broadly. Oh, Lady Sela, you're alive. Goodness me. That's the second bit of good news on an otherwise lousy day. Today has been a day. What was the first bit of good news? Stick around and see for yourself. Do you know this person, Sela? Meet Remvi, better known as Curl. He hails from Canabras, and he fights in the Condemned. He's one of a kind, a rogue with a heart of gold. Sela smiles and adds a little bit more seriously. Curl, it's probably none of my business, but you should ask yourself if what you were about to do is right. I didn't, it doesn't matter. Can you tell me anything useful about what's going on in the city? I'm afraid not, good sir. I just left Defender's Heart. Before that, I was holed up there, too scared to leave. Although spending all my time under Commander Irabeth's nose sure was something. She's a strict one. Whew! And when she gets antsy, don't even start. I've had enough of her breathing down my neck to last a lifetime. So what are you doing here, robbing corpses? No, Remvi Curl may be a rogue, but he doesn't loot corpses. I just need to get these poor bodies off the road. My friends and I are on a terribly important mission, and we need to get through. Your friends? Oh, God. He is interrupted by the sounds of wheel rolling on paving stones. A cart, drawn by a sad little horse, appears from around the corner. A pretty half-elf is driving it, and a young man in knight's armor is walking alongside. Even from a distance, you can see his tanned face and his bright blue eyes underneath. See? A terribly important and very heroic mission. My friends and I are saving a beer cart from the demons. Oh, alright. Yeah, no, I can get behind this mission. How many demons do we need to kill to save the beer? As he's speaking, the newcomers notice you, and the knight cries out in jubilation. Sela, I never thought I'd see you again. I thought you were headed to the main square in the center of the demon's attack. A half-elf smiles warmly at Sela. Hey, friend. Glad to see you're alright. When we got separated by the crowd at the celebration, I knew right away that something was wrong. And when the demons appeared all of a sudden, I realized that that was the reason I'd been so anxious. But I couldn't find you among the dead in the square, so I kept my hopes up, and I was proved right. Oh, this is Jaina Aldori. Okay. So you're the other bit of good news Curl was talking about. You and Jaina are alive. Actually, by good news, I meant we found the beer cart. Sir Elin and Jaina being alive amounts to a quarter of a bit of good news. Well, maybe half. A beer cart? How about sharing with us? We could all use a drink. Certainly, give me your flask, friend. And if you walk with us to Defender's Heart, we'll have a more thorough sampling of the spoils there. Jaina, there's no need. The heart is very close, and the three of us will be enough to fight off an attack if there is one. Besides, our friend here has surely better things to do. More important things than carrying barrels of beer, I wager. By the way, the name's Elin, Sir Elin of the Houndheart. I'm glad to meet someone who survived this madness. Are you aware? Yeah, I'm not gonna rat on Carl. He can rob whoever he wants. You haven't told me how you know Sela. I'll save that story for when we're all back in Defender's Heart. You're going back there, aren't you? We'll have a reason to toast our spoils. Well, I have to go. So long. We're sure to meet again. Come to the tavern. We'll celebrate. Yes. All right. All right. Wait, he didn't loot the corpses, because I'm going to. Gimme.
Who, me?
Sud is restless. I wonder why.
Yes.
All right. Don't ask where the eye came from. We're not talking about that. So is this just a dead end over this way? Nope, more ghouls.
Victory is certain. Cover me, all right? Die already.
Yeah, don't shoot into melee. That's what that warning was. Or nature.
Anything for you.
Corpses were gnawed to the bone by ghouls, whose teeth were very likely the cause of death. Okay, sure. Alright, so it looks like we can cross back over here. I don't... Oh,
Bathed
hey.
in your blood.
Cultist Evoker. Oh, no. No. Let's see if we can put you to sleep. And if not to sleep... How about if we tank your saving throws first? Nope. Bad. Well, they did a little bit of damage. Camila took some magic missiles.
Death is life's final surprise, and I enjoy surprising people.
Go ahead and use the healing hex on various people. I don't think I can use it again. Yeah, there we go. Good, 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 good. Okay. Quick light, hypnotism. Nothing too special. Yeah. They didn't have much.
I am helpful, am I not?
That's just a bunch of trash. A rusty horseshoe? Come on. Alright, so we found a door we can go into. Let's do that. See what's in the house. Food.
I found, something.
I know the way.
You can trust me. I hope you appreciate this.
It's like an empty house just to loot. Ooh, hey! A journal about an experiment. Experiment day 1. Today I was able to catch a quasit. Aurora, be my witness, it wasn't easy, considering my humble physical condition. Luckily, it was a scrawny specimen, about 7 pounds, with a wingspan of about 2 1/3 feet. When it awoke, the quasit first tried to attack me, and then ruined my clothes with its caustic saliva. Experiment day 3. I have begun my linguistic research. My goal is to study the language of quasits. I'm quite convinced they have their own dialect. Though, through understanding their speech, I will be able to understand the way of their thinking and convince them to rebel against their lord's tyranny. A revolution will roll through the abyss, and the powerless will rebel against their oppressors. I'm sure that Everbloom Milani will not refuse her patronage, even to such creatures as these. They would break the chains of their slavery. Unfortunately, progress is thus far insignificant. I've been able to catalog only 2 words, which I suspect must mean rend and carrion. The quasit formed both words quite vividly when commenting on my person. I think there is more to that. Where is it? Nope, here it is. Info. When I was entering this record, the quasit managed to steal my watch and throw it in the chamber pot. Judging by his spiteful giggling, he is quite delighted about his little joke, and despite the naughty trick, I am somewhat glad. Jokes and pranks are part of a cognitive communication, which I fully intend to establish with the specimen. I grow more and more convinced that I made the right decision in leaving Absalom and Foray Logos, the so-called wise house. More like narrow-minded fools stuck in the past, under the sways of their ringleader, that chatterbox, the fool of fools, Jubilos Narthruple. There we are! There's the callback to Kingmaker. They never appreciated the progressive nature of my theories. Experiment day 4. Today, the quasit almost bit my nose off while I fed him. In response, to my shame, I beat him with a wand. Such behavior towards sentient beings is unacceptable, and I repent deeply. I've also run out of meat. The specimen and I will have to make do with porridge and soup. Day 6. It's been 3 days since the specimen switched to a vegetarian diet. At first, the quasit refused to eat plant-based food, but then ate some cabbage soup and poked at the porridge with his claw. His face looked so tragic. Experiment day 7. The specimen was completely lost all signs of aggression. Dawn, I was awoken by his moaning. The quasit was rolled up in a ball in the corner, whimpering. Despite his dangerous appearance, it's quite impossible not to feel compassion towards the poor creature. I had to take prompt measures and give the specimen a laxative potion. The quasit now reacts to me with confusion and fear, but at least not suffering anymore. His gastrointestinal tract must have reacted unhappily with the unfamiliar diet. Experiment day 10. This is going to end with this guy dying, right? He's going to let the quasit out and get murdered by it. What a great day. The switch to a completely plant-based diet is complete. The theory that quasits can only eat meat and carrion has been disproven. My eternal opponent, Sir Jubilust, will just have to go drown himself in a river. The quasit has become quite peaceful and easygoing. No, he no longer tries to eat my boots or the feet inside them. The specimen's behavior has become gentle and friendly. He shows some interest in ball games and physical exercise. I have named him I have named him Pecker. Today he initiated communication and attempted to explain a new word to me. By all evidence, he was making up the word during the communication process, but there has never been such a word in the Quasit language. The meaning, as I understand it, is safety, comfort, and calm. I see no further need to keep Pecker on his chain. This experiment has convinced me that the vicious and evil traits attributed to Quasits are acquired habits, not natural and inherited to their nature. Over these days, I really have grown fond of him, and by all evidence, Pecker likes me too. He's gotten used to napping on my knee while I write my observations in my journal. Maybe someday the Quasit will become my familiar. The current stage of the experiment is complete. Peck and I are off to Absalom to present our findings before the professors at Foray Logos and become a scientific sensation. On our way, we may make a small detour to Avestan, so that Pecker will have a chance to better adapt to civilization. I hope the little trickster enjoys the journey. He killed that guy. 20 to 1. Books.
Follow my lead.
The fighters must have been caught off guard. They died before they could even draw their weapons. The bodies are covered in a thin layer of ice that is slowly melting. Oh boy.
As it should be.
The heartbeat quickens.
Huh. What did I just get attacked by? That's the question of the day. A dretch. Alright.
Let me draw the first blood.
Okay.
Let's try this way.
Well?
Anyone else starting to feel like maybe we've got a chain of events here?
We stand. Do not fear. Do not waver.
More dretches.
Surrender or else!
Okay.
I'll prove I'm the best.
Did that not summon any? Didn't appear to do anything. Now I'm just taking damage. Huh. Like, I'm not seeing much doing here. Like, I don't see any reason to continue.
That is not far.
I mean, is there someone invisible here? I mean, that's possible. I guess I have glitter dust? That didn't help. Don't think I have anyone with see and viz. And I don't believe I have a scroll of it. I do not. Yeah, look at that. Shadow Demon. There's a Shadow Demon in here. Alright, yeah, you know what? I don't think I have the right tools for that right now. I just don't. I don't think I have see invisibility on anyone.
You deserve my
Don't mind me.
No mistakes.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. I think I've got one. Protection from chaos, prayer. Fear. Snowball, soundburst. Well, there is one on the body. So if I'm gonna fight a shadow demon, that's a tall order. Let me do a thing or two here first.
I'll watch your back.
I am yours to
We'll make
command.
things right.
I'm here. Where else would I be?
What's on your mind? I wonder.
Ready
Okay.
for anything.
Can we retreat already?
Okay. Tila, smite that damn thing. Okay. So, let me get to trying out all of my tricks. Try and knock out its saves first. Okay. Nice. Nice. There we go. Perfect. 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 The mirror image really saved my bacon there. It went after Woljif first and ate through 3 mirror images before it hit anybody. So I don't think anyone took any hits from it at all.
Not this time.
There we go.
I am helpful, am I not?
Magic longbow. Can't complain about that. Let's see what it is. Wicked longbow. Whenever this +2 composite longbow confirms a critical hit on an enemy, the target must make a will save DC 20 or suffer a curse. The cursed creature takes a -1 penalty to will, -2 fortitude. And -3 to reflex saving throws. It can be removed with the remove curse spell. Oh my god, that is ridiculously good. That is way better than the code weapon I am wielding. Only on a critical hit, but man, that is a powerful effect. But that should go to Wendog. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh my god, that's good. Oh my god, that's such a good item. The curse, especially considering most of your bad guys are not gonna have the ability to cast remove curse. Especially not during a fight. So it's basically just they take horrid penalties to their AC for that fight. Or to their saving throws for the rest of them. That is ridiculously good. Oh, hey, it's the other side of the party. We're way up here now. Okay, sure. Wait. What is that? Received item. Tiger. What? What's tiger? What? I have a cat. This just keeps getting better. Yes. Do I need to equip it somewhere, or is it just does it go in there?
Focus on the goal.
Wait a minute. Oh, okay, there's the chicken. Well, now we have a cat and a chicken. We're a walking zoo. Game quick save, that's... Hear me, take heed. The hordes of the Abyss march on Canabras. The Ward Stone is their target. They must not be allowed to capture it. The consequences will be disastrous. Is that a... Was that a weapon talking to me? Oh, it's the Temple to Desnan. Cool.
I'll go ahead.
Not gonna lie, I was kind of expecting to find the Desnan priests here.
They will break against our resolve.
Too late for apologies.
Tactical retreat! No?
Ah, damn it. Okay. Maybe those are a bit rough. There we go.
Open your heart to me. This war must end.
Yes. Yes.
Huh. So, yeah, I'm a little confused here. I was expecting there was someone was talking.
Huh? What's that?
Well. But, well, we're taking the Dwarven Stout, right? I mean... Who am I kidding? We're taking all the liquor. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'm just really confused why I can't see the,
I know the way.
the Desnan priests. That's really odd. They're just not here. Suppose I can head back up into this area here, take a peek.
I am prepared.
Sure they mean us no harm.
Oh, hey!
Right?
Crouching tiger, hidden babao. Looks like we were too worse for wear for that fight. Babao is dropping a magic short spear. That's all good. And then we've got some loot here, which is really nothing much and was just a trap. Cool.
Follow my lead.
Like,
As it
did they
should
just not load? Is that what happened? I'm really confused. Yeah, they're just not here. Talking to them must have sent them somewhere else. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What are you, invisible? Oh, hey! So you found me. I have nowhere else to run. I'm at your mercy. Kill me if you wish, but I ask. Hear me out first. Yeah, Holland's dead. I'm sorry for this, really. I'm truly sorry. Holland did not understand what he was doing, and he did so much harm. But he sincerely believed he was fighting for the good of the city and the entire Crusade movement. Crusade movement being highlighted. Okay, sure. In another position, he could have done so much good. What other tidings do you bring? I don't want to believe that Canabras has fallen, that everyone is dead, and that there is no one left to fight. Please, tell me. Are there pockets of resistance still left in the city where I might be of some use? Yes. Did you really know about the demon attack before it happened? I did. We have a secret ally in the enemy's ranks. No one knows who this brave soul is, but she has been feeding us information about the demon's plans. These dispatches have come to us by the most reliable channel bestowed upon us by the great dreamer herself. They have come to us in dreams. Prelate Hollerun brushed them off as meaningless reveries. And well, I admit that it isn't always easy to distinguish our allies' messages from ordinary dreams. But even ordinary dreams are gifts from Desnan and are always worthy of attention. The prelate, and the Crusaders' leaders for that matter, should have put less store in reason and more in intuition, inspiration, and spontaneity. The longer this coward blathers on, the more I want to give in to inspiration and spontaneously knock his teeth out. What's more, not long before the attack on the city, a blind elf who called himself the Storyteller arrived in Canabras. This wanderer wasn't merely a collector of legends, but a scholar of the unknown. According to him, the wardstone in our city, the first and most important of the wardstones, weakened since long ago, was teetering on the brink of corruption. It seems that the Red Morning Massacre and other demons' attack, even the ones we fended off, did not leave us unscathed. Unfortunately, the prelate did not wish to listen to the storyteller either. We were lucky he was burnt at the stake as a heretic. We had such vital information on our hands, information that could have saved the city, but no one cared to listen, all the way to that catastrophic end. What if the dreams were sent by demons? In a different time and place, perhaps someone perhaps could have become victim of false dreams sent by monsters, but here, in the War of the Abyss, the goddess is keeping a close eye on her most faithful followers. I have no doubt that if a demon tried to intrude upon the dreams of any of us, Desna's punishment would have been most swift. Tell me about the strange rituals you were performing on the wardstone. When my attempts to open Holrun's eyes ended in failure, a few of my young adepts resolved to take matters into their own hands. They did not consult me before doing so, but I have never demanded iron discipline from my priests. Damn Desnans. Let's dance and play with butterflies and mess with wardstones that are protecting all of Golarion. Sure! Army commanders may have subordinates, but I have pupils and fellow worshippers. I can only inspire them. I cannot command them. And it seems they were inspired all on their own. Right. They had no ill intent. They only wished to access the wardstone in secret and try and cleanse it. This city is being protected. The entire world wound, this demonic scar, this gateway to the abyss, is being held back by these wardstones. And these priests were like, listen, we just wanted to get in there in secret and mess with it. It's fine. Like, I don't agree with the kind of harsh tactics that Holrun was employing. That's why I put him to the sword. But these Desnans are foolhardy. But to Holrun, this became perform a suspect ritual after hearing even more suspect voices in their dreams. The children wanted to save their city, but the Inquisitors detained them and almost killed them. I had to intervene. I used my authority and power as a cleric to give them a chance to flee. If they hadn't gotten away, they were destined for a cell in the Prelate's dungeon and quite likely death. Now, why are you still here? Because people might need help, and they will come to the temple in search of a priest. I'll not hide away in a hole, saving my own neck while Canabras is full of people suffering in the wake of demons. Yeah, but Tier Bait of Eaglewatch is gathering survivors. You would be very useful there. Commander Tierbait, I don't know her personally, but her wife, Anevia, is a regular worshiper at our temple. I would be glad to aid them in this fight. Great. Cool. Wait! 3 of my adepts are hiding somewhere in the ruins of the city. The ones the Inquisitors wrongly accused of treason. I beg you, find them and protect them against demons, vigilantes, and Holrun. They will not rest until they find them. Thank you for listening to me and defending me. I will now go to Defender's Heart. I hope to see you there. May Desna keep you. Thanks. Stranger, wait. You spared Ramian despite what that mad Inquisitor told you. The young voice comes from nowhere. Oh, hang on. I forgot to remove the spell. I hope Holrun's dogs aren't lurking nearby. A pale youth materializes before you. His face looks haggard from lack of sleep, but he's clearly pleased to be speaking to someone. So you're one of the Desnan adepts that tried to break into the wardstone? Yes, I am Ilks, cleric of Desna, and one of the people who answered the call of the voice in dreams. Some unknown person made contact with us through our dreams, telling us about the demon's plans. Boy. We learned that the demons were planning to attack Canabras and do something terrible to our wardstone, which already carries the taint of corruption. Prelate Hullrun refused to heed our warnings. We had to make a choice. We could either throw up our hands and pull back, or take action, even though it would cost us our lives. But what heartless person would stand by in the face of such a deadly threat? Yeah, what were you planning to do to the wardstone? Our plans were to get to it and then follow our instincts. Good lord. We were just going to feel our way around, monkeying with a powerful artifact, keeping hordes of demons at bay. We were just going to feel our way through it. There were 3 of us, a cleric, a mage, and a bard. Between us, we know a lot. We're capable of a great deal. If we had had enough time, I'm sure we could have figured out what was wrong with the wardstone and how to heal it, but they didn't give us time. Yeah. Yes, the local commanders got roped into dealing with this. Some idiot kids trying to break into the wardstone, apparently some of ours, but who even knows after these days? I know there's no evil in you, I can sense things like that, but what you did was stupid and impulsive. Someone could have gotten hurt. I know from experience. How could a zealot like Hullrun become a respected defender of Canabras? His faith is strong. The people of the city have seen him fighting on the front lines time after time. I myself remember feeling dumbstruck the first time I saw the gruff old man slaying demons in a fit of righteous fury. The people living on the edge of the abyss need protection more than anything else. And that's why they are prepared to forgive their protector almost anything, even prejudice, paranoia, and the death of innocents. Also, Hullrun hasn't been as brutal as he used to be for a long time. He's a loyal right-hand man, Leotor, known as Hawkblade. He's a witch hunter too, but a good deal more rational and even-tempered. Hullrun trusts him completely, and Leotor always conducts a thorough investigation before dragging the victim to the fire. It's our bad luck that Leotor left Canabras in pursuit of some particularly vicious hags 2 weeks before the attack. If he were here, he wouldn't have let Hullrun attack Ramian. On the other hand, if he were here, we wouldn't have escaped trying to get to the wardstone. We'd all be in a cell right now. Okay, where are these fellow worshippers and how many of them are there? Fortunately or unfortunately, I don't know where they are. We split up to confuse the Inquisitors who are chasing us. Whose voice have you been hearing? Nobody knows what it is, but everyone who has heard her, I should say, is convinced that she is a good and pure soul chosen by Desnan. We have a choice. We could trust her, except that we have an ally somewhere who isn't afraid of all the armies of the Abyss. Or we could drown in suspicion and get one step closer to becoming just like Hullrun. We decided to trust the voice, and seeing Canabran devastated, which is what our unknown ally tried to prevent until the end. I can see now who had the truth on it. If you need any help, Desnan teaches us to trust in last-ditch chances. Listen, my friends. My friends are called Araka and Fall. Fall the Wallflower. Araka is an amazing singer and a beautiful girl. She has plenty of friends and fans. She's probably blended into the crowd somewhere. Wallflower is a mage, and I don't think he'll risk using magic. It will bring the Inquisitors down on him. He'll be harder to find. You'd better find Aranka first. You might know where Wallflower is. Please find them and protect them against the demons and the Inquisitors. I'll wait news in the goddess's temple. I hope that our mysterious helper will send a new message that will reveal what is to come from the demons. Alright, I gotta go. Okay, so we delivered that. I think it's time for us to make our way, to continue onward. There's a whole bunch of stuff here. I really should, on my way back, just pick it all up and bring it and just sell all of it. You know, might as well get the money. But I don't want to do that right now. So we're just going to leave and leave it there. I like it. It's like, yes, we are making our way there, but hanged cultist. Sure. It's on the way. We've been spotted by the enemies. Hey, let's fight. killing Holren was not even much of a difficult decision, to be honest. I mean, he's kind of a monster. A scroll of mage armor floating around in here. This might be. Maybe even a few of them. Just the one.
We will be victorious.
Oh, succubus. No, 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 no. You are more dangerous. I think we got her. Yeah, all right.
No reason to pause.
Let's see. We've got Scroll of Bane, Masterwork Glaive. Sure, we'll take that. We'll leave that. Over here. Scroll of Cure Light, Masterwork Glaive. Okay. Well, that feels like it. So we'll head back on our way. Agathoa approves of my victory. Go ahead and leave. Trying to get to the Blackwing Library here. A lost bag. I mean, good to know, but we're going to continue. Oh, interesting. We are, I just hit fatigue, which means I really need to camp. Amelia has a free spell slot. Really? Oh, well, apparently I'm already resting. It's just doing it via text down here. All right. Cool. Sure. Apparently, Camellia had a empty spell slot, so I am going to check in on that here real quick. And just make sure it's filled so that I don't make the mistake twice. Yeah, there it is. I did have an empty. Alright. Sure. Let's fill that with a... Oh... I think we can get a remove fear in there. That's probably the good call. Just in case somebody gets feared out of a fight. But we'll worry about that later. Alright. Got a chicken and a cat.
Yes.
Sure, we can get a raven floating around here too. We've just got a zoo. Or a traveling zoo.
What a find!
The hell? What the hell's going on here? Stocky knight with a head of messy hair. Black hair stands before you. His armor is spattered with blood. He greets you with a deep, booming voice. The hefty crusader smiles merrily, paying no heed to the blood-curdling shrieks coming from the pyre. The acrid smell of burning flesh. They burn well enough, don't they? Cursed traitors! Arelu's minions! These vermin infiltrated crusader forces and aided the demons from inside the city. But I caught them. I am Captain Chaleb's Sazomal, and these men are my subordinates. A strange feeling rises up within you. It is pure instinct. You don't know what you're about to do, but you're certain that it is right. What happened to the library? Demons showed up and carried everything off. I wasn't here to see it myself. I was fighting in the square, but these filthy traitors told me everything. My fists made them quite chatty. So what? You tortured them? You think those methods are worthy of a crusader? Who are you punishing? Look around you. The city is burning ruins. So many innocent lives lost, and all because of abominations like these here. Cultists, heretics, and spies slipping into our ranks, carrying out the orders of their brutal masters, and preparing a heinous death for us all. They want to give us over to the demons, just like Aurelu did with Sarkoris. They deserve to feel the flames licking at their legs. Sarkoris being, of course, the old capital that is the center of the... Went bad there. Sarkoris is not good. It's called the Sarkoris Scar in modern Pathfinder, because that's all that's left. You come up with nasty words to use against people... Oh, sorry, this is Ember. You come up with nasty words to use against people. You call them heretics, cultists, and spies, so you don't have to call them people. Good people, just like you. You'd feel bad for doing this to people, but not to heretics. Without those words, you wouldn't be able to burn them. Why wouldn't he? I feel no pity for no one. People are not. I kill whoever I feel like. Yeah, I mean, that's an interesting rejoinder. We are at war. We're forced to kill people. Every person deals with this pain whatever way they can. This good knight is lying to himself when he says he's killing heretics, not people. You lie to yourself when you say killing doesn't hurt you. You can't lie. Just bear the... I can't lie. I just bear the pain. I made a perception check. Chelub is talking too loudly, all the while casting sidelong looks at you. Seen similar behavioral quirks before in liars. Let me examine the Crusader's armor and symbol. I failed. So... I can order him in the name of Baphomet, or I could just attack him. Because I think this guy's burning randos. That's what I think is happening. Shall I try and order him in the name of Baphomet? I mean, I'm evil, so sure. Let's try it. Put out those flames! I order you in the name of Baphomet! The words fly out of your mouth before you can even think them. Some gut instinct told you that this was precisely what needs to be said in the moment, and the words hit their target. The Crusaders jump in surprise and look at each other in terror. Did you know, mortal? We're everywhere. Sir, we didn't know you were one of us. You heard him put out the flames. You inexplicably feel the rightness flow through you. You enjoy seeing the look of oafish terror on the faces of these Crusaders and his lackeys when you rebuke them from their fecklessness. You blinding idiots. You cack-handed dimwits. You empty suits of armor. Quickly, you worms. If you keep dawdling, I'll throw you into the furnace at the Grey Garrison. Caleb grunts in wordless terror and desperately fights the flames. Every so often, he sends murderous looks at his associates, who he has clearly already condemned to death. Move, you pathetic lumps, or else the master will let me do whatever I like to you. Which one of you idiots fancies being locked in a chest with a dozen hungry rats? You blithing idiots, you cack-handed dimwits, you empty suits of armor! You watch in satisfaction as Caleb and his two lackeys rush to put out the alchemist's fire. Their armor becomes covered in suits, and welts rise in their skin from the flames, succumbing to another strange or radical impulse. You chime among them with barking orders and florid invective. Whoever doesn't pull his weight is a dead man. I'll take the other two into Baphomet's forces. With a worried look in your direction, Caleb abandons his own attempts to quell the flame and turns his focus on thumping and kicking his subordinates to hurry them along. The method proves surprisingly effective and the flames begin to dwindle. Report! Who are you? Caleb Sazamal, former knight of the Order of the Everbrane Crusaders. Deserter. These two are my mates from playing cards. Local fences for stolen goods. Reliable men. We set an ambush and caught 4 Crusaders. We wish to join the ranks of the triumphant army of the World Wound. I should kill you, Worm, for daring to speak to the Master as an equal, when you should kneel before your superior, but we need all the warriors we can get right now. Caleb takes in Wendog's striking appearance and the color drains from his face. Caleb is a crusader's name. Are you a crusader? I hereby give you a name worthy of a demon. Foul snout! Biting his lip, the bold cultist proudly thrusts out his chest. Thank you, sir! Foul snout furrows his brow in a display of menace, trying to show his brutal determination to take on all the crusader forces put together. This one on the left isn't pulling his weight. We've got no room for sluggards. Caleb, deal with him! Yes! Caleb raises his weapon before his associates even knows what's happening. One fatal blow spatters the ground with blood. Caleb grimly looks at the body of the man he called a friend scant minutes ago. His face shows no remorse. Listen to your gut. Stop wasting valuable fuel. If you like burning books, go rig the Grey Garrison Library. Our enemies might try and sneak in there. Step to it! Plenty more where that came from, sir. I'll do everything you've ordered. And just as soon as these crusaders arrive, they'll be dead meat. I'll go make sure that we get another. No, make it another 2 barrels of alchemist fire for the Grey Garrison storeroom. Things are going to burn right up in there. Oh, hey, Storyteller. Oh, hey. A blind elf stands before you. He looks extremely strange. His face wears its ears heavily, which is unusual for a member of his race. Thinning gray hair, a ragged beard, sightless milky eyes, pale papery skin, covered in age spots, spine curved by the passage of time. This is not how elves typically age. The youth that graces the faces of elves, even on their deathbed, has totally abandoned this decrepit specimen. The Storyteller, of course, being a key NPC in Kingmaker, one that was added by Owlcat to serve as kind of a meta character. And it is fun to see him come to this game as well. That is an elf with a beard. I guess the worst can be found even among the best. The old elf holds out his hand in your direction, in the perennial gesture of the blind, greeting you with the unexpectedly strong and calm voice. Hello, I am the Storyteller. I wish to thank my rescuers. That is you, if I'm not mistaken. Mysterious elf traveler who arrived in Canabras shortly after Discari attacked. The strangest part about him is not his blindness, but the fact he looks ancient. Alright, yeah. Storyteller? Ah, that's the first I've ever heard of a venerable old-timer like that having a street name. Sometimes a person can lose their name, but Mama and Papa are gone, friends are gone, and there's nobody to ask what it was. So instead of their name, a person can pick any word that's good. Everybody has to have a name, or do they? I don't know. Who are you? I prefer people call me the Storyteller. It very accurately describes the sphere of my occupations and interests. In most of the places I've been, I am known by that name. When I was little, my mother and father used to tell me stories. I have no one to tell me stories now. Sometimes Grandma does in my dreams, but I always forget them in the morning. Can you tell me a story? The corner of the blind elf's mouth slowly creep upward. For you, I may have a story to tell. Perhaps it is you who have a story for me. How come you didn't burn in the fire? To tell the truth, I myself do not know. I felt the heat. It was so strong. I waited for the pain, the burning, but I was unscathed. But the smoke nearly did finish me off. It may be some form of magical protection against fire, but I don't know what it means. But I don't know by what means I may have acquired it. Just another oddity for my collection of the inexplicable. I want to talk about something. And thanks for my rescue, I will of course render my service. You a service in turn, whatever it may be. However, at this moment, I wish to be somewhere safer than the present surroundings. My recent adventures have fatigued me greatly. I'd be grateful if you could help me to a safe shelter of some kind. Typical. You do someone a good turn, and instead of saying thank you, they just ask for more help. I like Woljif quite a bit. Go easy on the old elf. He's had a rough go of it. Yeah, because we've had it so easy. What happened to you, kinsman? That's a complicated question, child. I would be happy to tell you more about myself and the burden I carry, but I'd rather do it in some other safer place. Well, I'm taking you to Defender's Heart. Please accept my sincerest thanks once again. And if I may, please don't rush. I will struggle to keep up with your young legs. Oh, okay. So he's going to warp us back to Defender's Heart. So I should probably make sure I loot this place before I go. Potion of Blur, Alchemist Fire, Cure Mod, Masterwork Heavy Crossbow, Cold Iron Mace. Wow. Those guys are well equipped.
I see something over there.
Oh my.
Huh? What's that?
This bookcase is full of text describing demons and the methods of fighting them. Regrettably, all of this knowledge wasn't enough to save Canopus from the spawn of the Abyss. Alright. Yep. How to make money during the war against demons. Okay. Something worth reading there, that's for sure. Without a shadow of a doubt, expecting nothing in return, the life and feats of Lord Axelar Tresbut.
This is not possible.
Wow. So the library's been cut in half.
It's not far.
That's a thing. Large person, sure. The Great Library of Canopus has been ravaged and wrecked in the most barbaric way. It seems that someone took perverse pleasure in smashing lamps and furniture and tearing the pages out of it. Parisian horror. Probably something Jacob's invented. Barrel of flammable alchemical substance. I think that's about it. Let me make sure. Temple of Idomade. Father's Guide for Neophyte. Alright. Well.
Where do you want me?
Notes from my travel in northern Avestan. Oh. Oh, hey. Magical padded armor. Sure. Padded armor of focus. What's that do? +2 bonus on concentration checks. That's not bad. I mean, I can't wear it, but, you know. Armor that gives a bonus on concentration checks. That's not too shabby. I mean, it's not great armor, but... Alright. Let's go ahead and travel back to Defender's Heart. There we go. We picked up the Storyteller and made it back to the tavern. Fantastic. What a great way to wrap it. Sorry about the delay in getting this one up for all of you folks. There's plenty more content to come, so make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.